Ah, you're back.
Staring into my eyes is
Oh my god,
ill-advised.
chat, we're
I
back.
can't
You see
promise you'll
this?
like what
You
you
see
see.
this? We are back. It works. I have access to Genshin Impact again. It's a miracle. Oh, wait. Character screen, right? See? Yes! I ain't putting on that conservative ass outfit. Same with Jean, I ain't doing that to her. However, I will send Jean. Oh, I can't. Oop, forgot. I'm kind of broke. Is that all that was in the character screen? Okay, and then tab is how I get to these things. Okay. We are doing Venti and Zhongli story quests. Why? Because we need to. I need to do some story quests before we finish. We know we started in Azuma. And Loki, I think I forgot to upload the VOD where we
Something you
started
wish to
going to
report?
Azuma.
Go on. You have
So
my
that's gone
undivided
forever, but
attention.
it's okay. It's okay. But yeah, we're gonna do the Venti story quest. Oh, speaking of Venti, we got Venti. Oh, hello? What the fuck is that? But yeah, if you can't tell, we got Venti. I am building him the same way I do on my main account, which is DPS Venti. Um, it'll take time. He's my first character I've ascended. I also have Arlecchino. I don't remember if I did the last time we talked, but yeah, I'd like to stay that for being what she is. She does pretty good. Who else do we got? That's new. Oh, we had Jean. I don't think we had Jean before. Or Rosaria. I love Rosaria. Chongyun. Love him. Heijo. Love him. We'll build him eventually. We got Goro. Toma. Those are the ones I give a fuck about. Alright. Anyways. Settle in. We're gonna do Venti's story quest. Oh, my favorite twink. The love of my life.
Hey, look over there!
Damn, that's a long ass pause.
She's all by herself, right?
Hey. Let's not judge
Because
Paimon.
she's acting as if she's talking and laughing with somebody else. Paimon's creeped out.
Hey, I had an imaginary friend too when I was a kid.
What? You mean you used to act like that too?
Yeah?
So is this an invisible friend who hangs out with you sometimes? Or do they just exist in your imagination?
Imaginary means in your imagination, Paimon.
Imaginary. Imagination.
Oh my god.
Oh, you must mean imagined friend, right? Why didn't you just say so?
It's the same thing.
So, this imaginary friend of yours, when does Paimon get to meet them?
We don't hang out anymore.
Seriously? So,
No.
imaginary friends just disappear when you grow up?
Yeah, that's kind of what happens. Exactly.
Oh.
Yes.
Paimon was looking forward to meeting yours. Hey, don't suppose your sister has an imaginary friend too?
Okay, sure they do.
No way! You guys are so lucky! Because they have this game in Liyue. Have you heard of it? It's a 4-player game, but it seems you guys could play it with just the 2 of you.
What? I'm so
Traveler!
confused.
Fancy meeting you here.
Sorry, chat. It's my
Ugh,
baby girl.
tone-deaf bard. What are you doing here?
Sigh at him.
I'm here because Lisa has been making some exciting new contraptions.
Look at him, Jack. He is so beautiful, so gorgeous, so scrumptious, one could say. I would devour him. I would eat him. I cannot express to you how much of a Venti simp I am. I know. You guys thought you had a break. You thought you had a break from my simpage. Okay, I couldn't access Genshin Impact on stream. You thought that maybe I could have gotten over my simpage for the animal archive. No, never. I love Venti. Anyways, let's continue.
Why does the thought of Lisa's contraptions make Paimon so nervous?
Don't be nervous.
Come
It's
now,
just
that's no way to
Lisa.
speak about the elegant Miss Lisa.
Damn
For
right.
this particular contraption, Lisa had to import some dangerous materials from Sumeru.
Ooh.
Dangerous?
Paimon, you're fine. Monocle equipped with some kind of detector. Looks like a regular monocle to me. Let's go for the detector.
That's right. Looks like a monocle, but actually it's called an Ernama detector. Sadly,
what?
Lisa isn't able to use it herself, so I'm borrowing it for a while. And also, I'm testing it out for her to see if it actually works.
Aw.
Why can't Lisa use it?
Perhaps it's because she lacks a certain childlike sense of wonder. Or maybe there's some other reason for it. If you want to know for sure, just ask her yourself sometime.
So
Okay.
you can see them? Go on, tell us. What does his imaginary friend look like?
That would be telling. Anyway, it's all yours now, traveler. Take a look. See if you can see Nora's
Yay.
imaginary friend.
Forgot this story quest. Aww.
Do you see him? Do you see him?
Yeah, it seems like they're best friends.
So it does work for you two.
Yeah, 'cause I'm
Paimon
just
wants to
special.
see? Wait, but this gizmo isn't in Paimon's size.
How close
Alright
is
then,
she?
you'll just have to be Paimon's eyes on the ground. Let's go see what everyone's imaginary friends look like.
Okay. Should you be trapped in a windless land? Oh.
Flora from the flower shop always seems kinda floaty-headed. You know, Paimon bets she has an imaginary friend.
That feels like a very polite yet rude way of saying that she's crazy. Paimon, we gotta teach you some manners. Gotta whip ya into shape. Hold on, let's run as Venti. My gorgeous baby girl, look at him.
Oh, which should I choose? It's been getting quite busy
Chat.
recently. Come take a look.
Look.
There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
Look at him. Okay, chat, did you know that Venti's actually a mix of the female and male model? I think he has like the female face, the male height, the female like body type, and like all the other shit. But yeah. He's actually like the perfect mix. The perfect twink. The perfect femboy. Rah. Sorry. Just a little bit of a simp.
Fresh fruit, only at Quinn's Fruit.
There it is!
What?
Behold, a floaty imaginary friend for floaty-headed Flora! A bloaty floaty!
That's
Wait,
what they're called?
imaginary friends can be plants now?
Hey, we
Hi,
don't
Traveler.
judge. We
Hi, Bard.
listen and we don't. Why are you just calling him Bard? He has a name. Hi, Flora. Can I ask... Oh, I was about to say, can I ask you a minute? Hi, Flora. Can I ask a question? Hi, have you got a minute? I'll ask.
Sure. How can I
Question.
help?
Who's your, friend?
Oh, you mean Mr. Floaty? Most people can't see him. Mr. Floaty is my
Yeah, why
bestest
can I
friend.
see?
We grew up together.
No fair. Paimon hates feeling left out.
Flora, why exactly are you friends with a bloaty floaty?
What's wrong with it? I always wanted to be friends with a plant who could fly.
Friends
That's-
with a flying plant? Why?
Because then when it's windy, you and your friend can fly off into the sky together. You gotta admit that's pretty cool.
Isn't that called being blown away?
Hey,
That's what some people like to call it.
Paimon.
I only found out this
Listen
plant
and we
existed from an
don't
explorer who told me
judge.
stories of his adventures. I think his name
Oh.
was Stanley.
Oh, I know Stanley.
Stanley's an adventurer. And you can tell he's an expert at it from the stories he tells.
That's
The
one way to
Amazing
put it.
Adventures of Stanley are super famous in Mondstadt. He's in the city at the moment. You should go ask him to tell you some of his stories.
That sounds like a fun idea for next time. But right now we have other things to attend to.
Okay.
Flora
Timmy!
is a pretty
God damn it,
mysterious kid.
Timmy.
Which child shall we interrogate next?
Timmy!
Paimon's thinking.
What do you mean
Oh,
you're busy?
how about that little guy on the bridge?
Hold on, can I? Timmy, I'm sorry, I'm gonna kill your pitch. Oh wait, I think this is gonna ruin. Chat, don't tell Timmy. Oops. Sure. Oh yeah, hold on, let me just, Yep. Yeah, Timmy, shut the fuck up. Oh wait, so caps lock is aim. When did I change that? What the fuck? I forget what I do 90% of the time, clearly. Look at all the ducks. Scatter. Alright, Timmy. Back we go. Timothy. Such a little shit. Come back. You ruining my damn quest. I'll be more careful in the future. Shut the fuck up, Timmy. Anyways. Oh! Hello? Timmy?
No way!
Well, that is unexpected.
Timothy?
Timmy's imaginary friend is a ruin guard?
I mean, I've heard of guardian angels, but come on.
Paimon's freaking
What
out
the
right
fuck?
now. That thing is sure to attack us.
Paimon. It's imaginary.
What say you we postpone our conversation with Timmy for the time being?
Paimon, it's time to say the line.
Huh? Paimon has a favorite line?
The one about exploring the area ahead of us later.
Seriously? Oh, alright then. How about we explore the area ahead of us later?
Damn right. I ain't doing that right now.
Children are more open-minded. Is that why they can think up all kinds of imaginary friends?
Fitting, isn't it?
I love that.
That the City of Freedom should be home to children with such boundless powers of imagination.
What about adults' imaginations? What?
Sorry, hold on. Oh, it's just this ship. Leave me alone. Oh, no, the line. Oh, wait. Aw, the brothers.
The thing about wine is, you have to drink it at the tavern, or you miss out on half the fun.
Seems to me you'd
Aw.
find some way of keeping yourself amused even if you drank alone.
If I didn't know any better, I would say you're being deliberately uncivil.
Oh, really?
Just drink responsibly on my premises, okay?
Oh, and if I did have one too many, what then? You'd throw me out along with the trash, is that it?
Throw you out?
You know, the same way you
Ooh.
threw out Father's legacy.
Ooh, oh, no.
You
Yeah.
sold off his
Uh-oh.
mansion,
Oh,
or maybe you've forgotten.
I see no reason to cling to things that have outlived their purpose.
Is that so? Then I trust you were most swift indeed to part with a certain vase?
Sorry, I have no recollection.
That's odd. Master Diluc, I'm sure I saw such a vase in your home. A beautiful one, unmistakable in fact.
Oh. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's any imaginary friends.
Seems our suspicions were right. Grown-ups don't appear to have imaginary friends.
Like I said, a lack of childlike wonder.
Sorry, I'm trying to decide where I want to be. I'll be right there. There we go. Seems adults are the same everywhere.
So people just stop dreaming when they grow up? Okay, well, Paimon for one never wants to grow up.
What age even are you?
This raises an interesting question. At what age exactly do people's imaginary friends disappear? Let's go and check. How about Ellen? Someone of her age surely must have some imagination left, don't you think?
Well, we could only hope.
Somehow, Paimon finds the idea of not being able to see Ellen's imaginary friend kinda scary.
Why scary? Paimon is so fucking dramatic all the time. Also, chat, say what you want about a lot of games and stuff, but I love Mondstadt. It is so pretty. And yeah, trust me, as a Genshin player, I know this game's got a lot of fucking issues, but it's so beautiful. At least environment-wise. Oh. Ellen.
Jean? What is Jean doing here? Is Master Jean Ellen's imaginary friend?
Ellen is a conscientious child. Ellen is really Ellen is really determined to become a knight.
Yeah, she's so conscientious. It's terrifying.
Okay, what the fuck does that mean?
Oh, hello. What are you guys doing?
Are you always training here?
You bet. Today, I heard Stanley talking about his adventures. It was incredible. It got me really pumped up. I hope I can be as outstanding as him one day.
So that you can fight shoulder to shoulder with Master Jean?
I mean, obviously I want to become a knight. And if I got to go on an adventure with Jean herself, well, even better.
Seems Ellen really looks up to Jean.
There's nothing wrong with that. I believe you'll succeed, Ellen.
Thanks! I was thinking, it's not every day I get to hang out with the honorary knight. Would you join me for some sword training? How can I smash all these training dummies at once?
Oh, don't mind me. Let me just,
Here we go!
So that's how to do it. I'm impressed.
I know, right? Thank you, thank you. I know, I'm so impressive. Really, really. Have you ever seen anybody like me before? Alright, Ellen.
Oh, thank you. It's clear I still have a long way to go in my training.
So
Don't
modest.
worry.
I, for one, think you're quite the pro at this already.
Well, I'm exhausted from training, so clearly my fitness needs some work. One day,
Me too,
though,
girl.
I'll smash all the training dummies in Mondstadt.
Yeah.
Ellen, she's our girl. If she can't do it, he'll eat your all.
What the fuck, Paimon?
Thanks. Shoot, I got so caught up here I forgot there's something I was supposed to do today. Ugh, but I'm so sore from training. I can hardly move. Honorary Knight, could you deliver a message to Jack for me?
Sure. Where can
He's
I find
gone
him?
adventuring at the Temple of the Lion with Stanley today.
Oh dear God.
Stanley's a truly legendary adventurer, renowned in all of Mondstadt. He once set foot in the Mare Javari. We were gonna meet up tonight and discuss adventure plans. Could you let him know it'll have to be another day?
Temple of the Lion, sure. I miss that
Great!
place.
Thank you so much.
Bruh. Of course we're being sent on errands. We're the Traveler. What else do we do other than be sent on fucking errands? Look at him. wood. Anyways. Electro cryo. I suppose we could bring Kaya.
Ready when you are.
I feel like we'll be okay with that Electro, though.
The Temple of the Lion? We explored this place once before, didn't we?
No.
During the
Hold
storm terror
on.
incident.
Is this still my Venti? Because I heard the... It's not my Venti.
Seems like it's now a hot spot for adventurers.
It's not my Venti.
That can only mean one thing.
Chat. I'm salty.
We didn't
I'm
bag
salty.
all the loot last time. Looks like we can't go any further.
Not to worry, allow me. Those who wander in the dust, the wind shall send soaring sky high.
There we go. Damn, nerfed Venti? Yeah. They took my Venti and they trialified him. I put my Venti and it's the same level. They just fucking nerfed him. They said DPS Venti? Not on our watch.
Yahoo!
They hate me. Also, hello, Tenyan.
Here we go.
It's okay, so my Arlecchino. How dare they EM my Venti? I know, how dare they put one of the most popular builds on Venti onto my Venti? Don't they know that my Venti is a DPS? I don't care how other people build him. This is my Venti, and if I want to DPS my Venti, I know that. Oh god, I'm so bad at fighting on PC. I'm too used to fucking mobile. Oh, and there's still more,
Time
so...
for takeoff.
Drop by to watch a little before bed. Aw, how sweet. You're mainly just gonna be watching me going over Venti, because I'm #1 simp. Oh, wait, hold on. I gotta get my vegetables. Oh, whoops. F, not E. I fully forgot how to play on the PC. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, hold on.
Hey, are those guys?
Oh, God. And this is why. Oh, space. Alright, there we go. Arlecchino. And for shits and giggles. Or, no. For
Think you
cute.
can get away? Let's play.
I just have to remember how to play on a PC. Anyways. Let's go back to Venti. Hold on. Control. So we can look swaggy walking up to them. Ish. So. Hold on. Don't mind me. I miss playing on the PC. I admittedly don't. I mean, I do, but I don't. It looks nicer on the PC, but...
I was so sure I was about to
I've been playing on my
die.
phone for 4 years, so...
To be fair, that could have gone either way. So, you must be Jack the Adventurer, I assume?
Yes. Who are you?
Actually, we
the
came
greatest
looking
Barton
for
Mondstadt,
you.
the cutest twink in the
Ellen
world.
has a
Hello.
message for you.
Calm and
She said she
collected
won't be
Venti
able to
for
join
real.
you today to plan
Yeah,
out your
yeah.
next adventure together. She'll join you some other time.
Look at him.
Oh, I see. I feel bad you had to come all this way to find me, and then had to rescue me.
Shut
Huh? I don't see what all the fuss is about. It was nothing that I, Stanley,
Oh, dear
couldn't have
God.
dealt with by myself.
Not Stanley.
Oh, you are Stanley? You are that legendary adventurer? Renowned in all of Mondstadt? Who once set foot in the Mare Javari?
Yes, so cool.
The very
The
same.
game is overpowering your voice a little.
I must say, it's an honor to meet one as legendary as yourself.
Do-do-do-do. Is that a little
Well
better?
then, how would everyone like to proceed? Head back or head further inside?
Stanley, what do you think?
Well, think you're now in the safe hands
Oh
of
dear God.
Stanley, the
Why did
great
I ever ask
explorer
him?
and legend of Mondstadt.
Why does he speak like
In
that?
which case, why head back now?
Okay,
Oh dear
motion
God.
passed by unanimous consent. Let's head further in.
Okay, no, maybe it's too low.
So, I'm guessing you mostly came here because you want to
Okay,
hear my
okay,
adventure
hold on.
stories.
There we go.
Am I
I
right?
turned it up a little bit.
No, we
Cancel.
really were just looking for Jack.
Ooh,
What? Do you know who I am?
the sassiest bitch
I
in
am
town. I
Stanley,
love Venti.
renowned adventurer of Mondstadt.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think we got that.
Well, your
I love you,
attitude says
Venti.
maybe you don't got that. I am Stanley, the living legend. Stanley who braved the Mare Javari.
Enough already! Ugh, stop name-dropping yourself every time you open your mouth!
It's
Damn.
true, though. Stanley is the most amazing guy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Jack will listen, won't you? Now, where was I?
You and your partner reached the Mare Javari, a famously terrifying place with not a wisp of wind.
Precisely. There was a
Oops, I accidentally aimed it
silence in
wrong.
the air. A sea of ashes stretched out before us, as far as the eye could see. The Mare Javari. Suddenly, my partner was caught in a whirlpool whipped up by an evil beast. Luckily, I managed to grab hold of him just in time.
Wow. So, did he make it?
Sadly, in the end, I alone was able to set foot on home ground once more, where the gentle breeze carried away the tears welling up in my eyes.
They yap before God like that? Yeah.
That poor guy. How could that happen?
Jack, you can't cry so easily if you want to be a great adventurer.
Bruh. Not the fucking men don't cry type shit.
I know. Because
Because of the
Traveler, I believe I've made a small discovery.
What if you
Could I ask you to use the Nernama detector once more?
Mm-hmm. Oh. Oh.
What? Stanley has an imaginary friend?
It seems his imaginary friend is a seasoned warrior.
Adventurers
covered
don't
in
cry is a
scars
whole
from head to
type
foot,
of
and a look
toxic.
of staunch
True.
determination on his face.
It fits Stanley's description of himself. I knew there was something weird about his story.
Oh, you thought so too, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I agree. He wasn't telling the whole story.
Please
Aw.
excuse me. I'll be leaving now.
Suspicious. I've got my eye on you, Stan.
Bye, Stanley.
Stan the man. Stan. Okay. Yeah, no, I can't
Do
get
you
that
two
much more
still have
creative.
time to spare?
A little.
What is it?
A few days ago, Stanley got drunk and told me a secret. Something he's never told anyone before. The weapons he took on his adventure all those years ago. They were none other than those once wielded by Mondstadt's greatest hero, Vanessa herself. The sword of brilliant valor and the shield of magnificent honor. I don't know whether you believe me,
Surely.
but apparently, both the sword and shield are still right here in Mondstadt,
So,
over in Dadaupa
Venti,
Gorge.
your bestie was
Since
Vanessa.
you guys are the experts at this, can you come with me to try and retrieve these two legendary weapons?
Why did he abandon them in the wild?
I don't know. Outstanding individuals always come with their quirks, right? If I can just get a hold of something impressive enough to show my family what I'm capable of, maybe they'll finally come around to the idea of me being an adventurer.
Being an adventurer
Right
in
now,
Mondstadt is like
I'm
being
just
a
rookie.
theater kid.
My abilities are limited, and my parents don't support my goals one bit. So, what do you say? Help a guy out? I can't bring myself to tell Stanley about it because my reasons are so selfish. But I swear I'll give the weapons back to him as soon as I'm done.
Aw, poor Jack.
Come
Let's
on.
help him out.
You're so gullible. Alright
Venti,
then.
you coming too?
I don't know.
Oh, one other thing. I
Oh
have
my
a bottle
God.
of rare vintage wine that I had someone fetch for me a couple years ago. Help me find these weapons, and it's all yours.
You wink?
Dadaupa Gorge, was it? Let's hurry. There's no time to lose.
God, Venti, I love you, but you are an alcoholic. She is just a baby. She's an annoying as fuck baby. And she does not talk like a baby. That is a grown ass woman. I love Venti, but goddamn. Goddamn, he is an alcoholic. Venti, baby, I know you've seen a lot in your life. I love Paimon in theory. Yeah. In theory is the best way to put it. I think the first one is over here, if I remember correctly. Because there's going to be a lot of hilly trails surrounding it, and then the next one is, like, up there. Yep, there it is.
Hey, that bunch of hilly churls. Are they holding some kind of ceremony? And what's with that pile of knickknacks? Are they worshipping them?
Seems so. And that must be the Sword of Brilliant Valor, surely.
Don't knock out my Venti. Oi, oi, oi. Alright, Zhongli, I need you to protect your husband, the husband that I also love. Okay. Sword of Brilliant Valor. Look at him.
Lo and behold, the Sword of Brilliant Valor.
Are you sure? Looks kind of basic to Paimon, and a little worse for... Why would hilly churls be bowing down before a piece of junk like this?
Oi!
Seems somebody tossed an old sword into a pile of spoils these hilly trolls were already celebrating.
This is in terrible shape, and it's so basic, I'm at a loss for words.
Say, Jack, have you ever seen an Animo crystal fly?
Oh?
They're found in the open country around Mondstadt City. If you saw one in broad daylight, you wouldn't bat an eyelid. But in the pitch blackness of night, its brilliant glow is mesmerizing. It truly resembles an exquisite crystal dancing in the night air. Is valor
He's so
not the
pretty.
same? When everything is going your way, it seems meaningless, fades into the background. But when you're in dire straits, valor is the thing that gets you fired up and fighting back. It's the brilliant ray of light that guides you out from the darkness.
Excellent recovery. What a lovely poet.
You're right. You're right. Then this has to be it. This is the Sword of Brilliant Valor.
Totally.
So, we got our sword. Now we just need that shield. Let's scout around. It's definitely in Dadaupa Gorge, so... huh?
There's somebody there.
Oh! The way that
Stanley?
NPCs run.
What's he doing here?
He's acting so weird.
What happened? Why did you stop all of a sudden?
Bruh, you're acting like you're not standing 2 feet
it's nothing.
away.
Just one of those Mora spouting weasel thieves passed by is all.
What? Where? I want to see.
Maybe another time. We have a shield to
Really
find,
it is,
remember?
buddy. Yeah, let's go find the fucking shield. I think it's up there. Yeah, man. Oh, there it is. Oi! Give me that. That looks like a barrel
Lo
there.
and behold, the shield of magnificent honor.
Light your pants on fire. It's a chunk of wood. A chunk of scrap wood with a handle attached. Who in their right mind would use this as a shield?
There's also wine stains on it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was just taken from a wine barrel.
And yet, my bard's intuition tells me that this is none other than the shield of magnificent honor.
Okay, Venti.
Warriors wear their battle scars with pride, and shields are no different. Surely an intact shield is one that has shied away from the battlefield. Is not the broken and splintered shield the one that has fought in countless wars and lived to tell the tale? Though the soldier's body be tired and torn, still they fight till the very end, till they have no blood left to bleed. Such magnificent strength of will. Is that not the true meaning of honor?
Venti is in top form today and every day, baby girl. Look at that waist.
You do have a point. Shiny new shields don't stay new and shiny for long. Okay then. Well, maybe if we ask nicely, he'll just let us take the Shield of Magnificent Honor for free.
Okay. Let's see if we remember Hilly Churlin.
Excuse me, Mr. Hilly Churl? Well, okay. You take it from here.
Oh, fuck.
Hope you've picked up some Hilly Churlian by now.
Then
If not, there's always body language.
Yeah.
That's cheerful enough. Maybe negotiating will work after all.
Yeah.
Seems cheerful enough. Maybe negotiating will work after all.
Well, if you insist, a tune I shall strum.
Hell yeah.
Seems cheerful enough. Maybe negotiating will work after all. Oh, yeah! He actually gave us the shield!
Yeah.
Guys, thank you so much. I can't believe I actually found them. Mom, Dad, check out the legendary weapons I found.
Aww.
Hey, wait!
Oh.
The wine, you promised! And I actually helped a lot this time.
Whining Venti. Ooh.
What are you doing here, Stanley?
Oh.
Out for a stroll?
Hey, what are you doing here, Bard? Fancy that, huh? You, out for a stroll too?
Oh, that's right. An after-dinner stroll, to be precise. We were also helping a friend look for something.
Paimon's starting to think Stanley might be a fraud.
He's definitely a fraud. No question about it.
Did Stanley plant the sword and shield here in advance so as to not hurt Jack's feelings?
Yeah.
Adventurers must be pretty familiar with Dadaupa Gorge. You fought battles here before, after all.
You better believe it. I can navigate this whole area with my eyes closed.
Wow! Then I admire your perseverance. And your memory, too.
Wow.
It's only to be expected of a great adventurer like me. You guys had better watch out, though. This place is crawling with hilichurls.
Yeah, crawling with it? Okay.
I'll get back to my, stroll now.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
surely.
Guilty conscience much?
Well, he shouldn't have gotten so carried away bragging to Jack, should he? Although, on further reflection, I must say I'm intrigued. Someone who can't let go of the past and gives up on the present instead. I wonder, if such a person was forced to take their first step towards the future, which way would they go?
What are you talking about?
Venti is so wise. I love him.
I'm just musing to myself. Anyway, I
Come on,
propose
don't
we
question
take
a
a trip to
god.
Angel's Share tonight.
Oh my god. Oh, Venti, please. Stop being an alcoholic. I'm kidding. I love my drunk twink. Alright, let's go. Oh. Heidi, Luke.
You know, I'm glad I actually had the chance to come down here today. The
Mm-hmm.
tavern isn't overcrowded, and I couldn't be in a better mood.
Aw. Let's inconspicuously sit behind him. Ether looks so suspicious with that
Tell me,
side
Stan.
eye.
Tell me, what should I do?
Aww.
Why does he keep repeating his own name?
There's another Stanley.
Surely not. Even I've never heard tell of a second Stanley.
Oh, Stanley. It should have been me. I should have been the one to die in the Melchivari that day.
Whatever
Why
he
won't the
says, I'm
spirit
not fighting
finally
a pretty
stop me
boy.
from using your name?
Exactly.
Why, Stanley? Why?
Aww.
If only you hadn't had to save a rookie like me, you would have never died in that windless corner of the world. You were a renowned adventurer, destined to become a legend one day. But now, that'll never happen because your life was cut short, and all because of a worthless tag-along.
Does anyone get what's going on here?
I think our friend really did make it to the Mare Javari. And I think the tragedy he encountered there was real too. But the real adventurer, the real Stanley, that was his partner, not him. The real Stanley is the one who died to save our Stanley.
Wait, so the only reason our Stanley is called Stanley in the first place is because he stole the other Stanley's name?
I fear that may be the case.
I need to get ready for
Stanley,
bed. Okay,
for so
goodbye,
many years I've
Tinyan. Have a
lived in
lovely
fear.
night.
Fear that Mondstadt will forget all about you. So I tell you
Aww.
adventure stories at every opportunity. Mondstadt must remember. Stanley reached the center of the Mare Javari. He's the greatest adventurer there ever was, and he lives on. Stanley will never die, because I am Stanley. I am Stanley. I'm sorry, Stanley. I'm getting too old. Now.
Oh,
Are you guys planning on eavesdropping much longer?
oh.
Yikes! We're busted!
We're not exactly subtle, let's be real, Paimon. Alright, come on, Stanley. Let's talk.
Go away. Save your questions. And just
Nope.
leave me in peace.
Nope.
But
We're gonna come bug you.
Leave now. Don't make me tell you again.
Honorary Knight, Venti, and Paimon. I'm so glad you guys are here. I've been looking for you everywhere. I wanted to thank you again for helping me find the sword and shield. My parents are finally supporting me.
Oh,
Aww.
really?
Yeah, really. They even said they're gonna pay for someone to fix up the Sword of Brilliant Valor and Shield of Magnificent Honor for me, so I can take them out on the road.
That's wonderful! So,
Aww.
Jack, is this the part where you bid farewell to Mondstadt and set off on your intrepid trip traversing Teyvat?
No, not yet. I still don't have what it takes to go too far from home just yet. Besides, I'm sure Stanley still has a few stories left to tell. They're what inspired me to become an adventurer in the first place. Stanley, Oh, you're drunk again. We'll see you tomorrow then.
Not
After
the
your hangover
again.
wears off.
Owie.
Maybe you can tell me some more of your stories?
My heart.
Stanley's really fond of that kid, don't you think?
Jack. Jack.
Jack left.
Oh,
Oh.
I see. Well, thank you for not telling him about my secret.
Huh? All of a sudden you're facing the facts? That isn't like you.
Oh, okay, damn, Venti.
Just now, I couldn't bear to look at him. His adventurous spirit is so pure, unblemished. I'm just a weary old feckless fraud. But that kid is a brand new shining star, full of potential. I cannot allow his dreams to be crushed.
I keep
You're
forgetting
not a
how
total
sad this
fraud.
conquest or
Stanley's
this
adventure
quest is.
stories and experiences. They're all true, aren't they?
Stories, experiences. What's the point of them anymore? To be honest, my memories of adventuring and of Stanley, they're hazy these days. That's my biggest secret of all, and my biggest fear. All these years, I've been living to tell his story, but his personality and the details of his life, I don't remember them clearly anymore. But the one thing I can never forget is that he died in a windless land, where his spirit can never be recovered.
His whole life he's been drowning in guilt.
Exactly. Even in his memory, the real Stanley isn't the living, breathing friend he knew at all. Instead, he's become fixed on the image of him as that battle-scarred warrior, and that image has held him captive his entire life.
I'm too old. I never let go. But still, so much has slipped away. I'm completely and utterly worthless. No adventurer should have to go that way. No adventurer ever.
Hans Archibald.
Oh.
My true name? How did you know?
Oh my goodness. Venti.
The wind. I can hear the wind blowing in the Mare Javari.
Venti.
I always believed you existed.
Will you hand me your old friend's spirit?
Oh. He came home.
I can't believe it. Thank you all. And thank you, Lord Barbados. I'm sorry.
Lord Barbados.
It's gonna take me some time to calm back down. But
The way he
I
said
think that
Venti's fucking name.
I'm gonna be
Lord
okay.
Barbados. Oh. Damn, Venti really just reveals himself to anybody and everybody.
Stanley reconnected with his true self and Jack can finally go his own way. This calls for a celebration. And by celebration, I do, of course, mean libation.
Of course.
And by libation, you mean you're not leaving this tavern till you're too drunk to walk, right?
Yeah.
No, the wine here's too expensive. Jack still owes me some wine, though. He promised me a rare vintage in exchange for helping him out, remember? I'll head off to fetch the wine. See you shortly. Let's meet at the usual place.
Huh? Where's that supposed to be? Why has Paimon never heard of it? Hey, Tone Deaf Bard!
I think I know where. Possibly. Yep. Okay. Well. Let's go climb Venti. Also, side note, how has nobody in Mondstadt ever looked up? Look at the statue of their god and god. It kind of looks like that twink bard that, like, sings and shit. Kind of odd, right? Couldn't be him, though. Our god of song and wind? Nope. Could not be the twink. Oh, hello, Venti.
You made it. Finally.
Just
Hello.
tell us where you meet next time, okay? We looked everywhere. So, did you at least manage to find your wine?
Yep. Well, sort of. Jack made it out to be a rare collector's edition vintage. When actually it's just a half bottle of regular cider. This takes me back. The first time I saw this view, I hadn't even taken on this form yet.
Aww.
It was
What?
about 2,600 years ago.
Gotta pretend
Before the
like.
world had come under the rule of the Seven. At that time, old Mondstadt was ruled by a tyrant who sealed off the city's perimeter with a ferocious hurricane. Even the birds couldn't get in or out.
Old Mondstadt? Oh, Paimon remembers. Nowadays it's known as Storm Terror's lair, right? You mentioned it before.
That's right. The Tyrant of the Winds who once ruled from that tower was Decarabian, god of storms. Back then, I was but a wisp among the thousand winds. I wasn't a god of anything. I didn't even have a human form. I was just a tiny elemental being who lived in the wind, a gentle breeze bringing subtle changes for the better, or tiny seeds of hope.
A tiny elemental being? Without a human form? Venti, do you mean you used to look different than you do now?
Yeah,
Yep.
no shit.
My current form is not so different from the situation with fake Stanley. I took the form of a friend.
Oh, no!
In old Mondstadt transpired the story to be told, where a tyrant ruled. I met a boy not that old. The lyre he played, and for a song he sought. But storm walls blocked blue sky. He was sincerely distraught. I do so wish to see the birds in flight, said he, his strong eyes filling with light. But his voice was lost in the howling wind's churn, for the whirlwind takes and gives not in return. The true sky and songs that cageless soar, were they not wishes worth fighting for? So the boy turned, extending his hand. Let us cast down the tyrant and his walls from this land. The young boy raised then the flag of revolt, and I threw myself into freedom's tumult. Victorious were we who fought to be free. Gods fell, winds whipped, nations shook violently. In the smoke, a despot met his doom. And we watched as his great tower fell none too soon. Mondstadt began anew, the story passed down, and since then never has another worn its crown.
So then what? What happened to your friend?
Take the fucking hint. Same situation with Stanley's
Say,
friend.
Paimon, do you wish to hear the next part of the story?
Yes, of course. The suspense is killing Paimon.
Paimon, go pick us a couple of apples.
Now's the time you suddenly get a craving for apples? Really?
Yeah.
Getting a little peckish or something.
Yeah. Oh, so peckish.
Paimon's had it up to here with you.
Okay.
You know, you're so smart it almost makes me uncomfortable sometimes. But
Oh, thanks,
then,
baby girl.
maybe it's right that true friends can tell what the other is thinking. A refreshing drink, a gentle breeze. Moments like this always take me back. Back to a song that I first heard from him.
I'm listening.
Fly, fly away. Like a bird in the sky. See the world on my behalf. To the heavens may you fly.
Baby girl. The green-clad figure was uncharacteristically silent. Sometimes even the lissome wind grows heavy in its grief, but not that mortals could ever see a moment oh so brief. Oh, Venti. I love Venti. Okay. God damn it, I gotta go to the Pearl Gallery. I don't think I'm just allowed on as a regular guest yet, or am I? Did I complete the Pearl Gallery quest? Don't remember. Okay, well, let's see if I'm able to go meet with the guy. Or is this the quest where we
Wouldn't
get the
gliding be faster?
access? God, I've been playing this game too long. My memory's fussy. Yeah, no, I don't remember. Okay, I don't think I have easy access, do I? No. No, I don't. Okay. Wait. Yeah, no, that's the fishing guy.
This moment will be frozen in time.
And then if I jump in the water. Yes, yes, yes,
Freeze.
yes. There we go. Ice bridge time. We'll get there slowly but surely.
This. Cool it.
So, the weather.
Dodge this.
It's been weathering, huh? Yeah, it's real crazy and stuff. I never thought I would be ice bridging on stream, but here we are. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. God, Kai is so hot. You know who else is hot? Arlecchino.
Freeze.
We're getting there. I'm almost there. Don't worry, guys.
Freeze.
It's definitely not taking for fucking ever.
Cool it. Dodge this. Cool it.
Getting there.
Dodge this.
We're almost there. I can taste the freedom.
Freeze.
Yahoo!
Oh, Venti! Or not, oh, Venti. Oh, Zhongli, I brought your husband.
Oh? I didn't think I would see you here.
And why not?
Are
Hello?
these two your friends?
Yes, we had the fortune of meeting not too long ago.
Oh, thank
They
you for
are
saying
quite
the
a
fortune of
knowledgeable and
meeting.
talented pair, and a pleasure to be around.
Pair? Excuse
Come,
me.
We were just discussing
calling
the history of
I'm
Rex
on?
Lapis. Would you like to listen?
Of
This,
course.
good sir, seems not to appreciate the almighty power of the Lord of Geo. As a professional archaeologist, I'm inclined to correct some of his erroneous views.
I hate to break it to you, buddy, but nobody knows
We
better
are
than him.
discussing the whereabouts of the first Mora.
The first Mora?
As everyone knows, the Lord of Geo taught the ancient people of Liyue the craft of smelting, creating goods that allowed them to develop trade with the early nations of that time. Today, Liyue holds the sole right to cast Mora in the entire continent of Teyvat. The world's very first Mora should have been cast by the hands of the Lord of Geo himself thousands of years ago.
According to my research, as well as my own hypothesis, I believe that this coin of unique historical significance has been passed down secretly through the years as a kind of token. For
Oh.
example, perhaps the Qixing who control the Liyue use it in some kind of unknown ceremony they hold when they come to power.
No. My research indicates that the first Mora coin is not such a simple thing. Mora is a catalyst. This we all know. Even today, the world's first Mora would no doubt possess the strongest power. My next historical treatise will boldly expound on the newest findings from my intense decade-long research. That is, that the Lord of Geo used this original Mora as a catalyst to enhance a dagger and a sword.
Dagger and a sword?
That sounds like bullshit.
Well, buy the book when it comes out to read the full story.
I'm not buying your
For
fucking
now,
book.
I will only reveal this. The one who finds the dagger shall become supreme in Liyue.
The fuck?
And the one who finds the sword may be crowned Liyue's sovereign.
What the fuck?
I can't say I agree.
Thank you, Sean.
Let us not speak of the authenticity of the dagger and sword first. But Mora and money came about simply because they are a convenient measure of a contract's value. Rex Lapis just meant for Mora to serve as a catalyst for people to exchange and trade. The world's first Mora is probably just an ordinary coin created by Rex Lapis. As for its fate, the same as all Mora, I suspect. It was simply spent somewhere.
I think that Mr. Hanshua's hypothesis seems reasonable. Mr. Zhongli's argument, on the other hand, lacks any evidence.
Oh my
How
god.
can you so easily dismiss the Lord of Geo's profound foresight?
No, I am not debating right or wrong. I am simply stating a fact.
Ooh.
Enough. Do you think you understand the Lord of Geo more than me?
I think he does. Actually, no one knows better
I know
than
but
him.
little about history, and I wouldn't dare to brag. But discussion is meaningless if everyone has the same opinion, no?
Well then, answer me this. Long ago, when Liyue Harbor was being constructed, the Lord of Geo taught the people how to build houses. The model home he used to teach them was completely cast from Mora, correct?
That is correct, indeed.
Okay, then tell me. Why would the Lord of Geo do something so extravagant, if not because of the mystical power that Mora contains?
There's a simple explanation, really. To the god of wealth and commerce, what material is easier to get than Mora?
It's like you're telling someone else's tale.
I mean, I am talking about Rex Lapis.
Uh-huh.
Excuse me, sir. I have some questions about archaeology. Can we find somewhere quiet to chat? I mean, if it's okay with you.
Oh, it's no problem at all. But may my friend accompany us? Perhaps they could be of some help.
I'm just here for a
Of
good
course.
story.
They can come if that's what pleases you, sir. Let's go.
Alright. Off we go. Alright, we're heading over here. Look at them. Grandpas and husbands. Sorry, chat. My shipper.
What I'm about to say is a
it's
bit
on.
disrespectful of the Lord
Ooh,
of Geo
ooh,
and would draw a lot of
ooh.
angry looks. So it's best to discuss this somewhere quiet.
Ooh.
Your argument just now exhibited a cuteness of speech and thought. Most importantly, you don't fall for the boasting and acting of the others. You remain objective. So I have a question for you. Perhaps you will answer differently from other scholars. Do you think that all the gods that the Geo Archon killed were evil?
Let's not analyze it in terms of good versus evil. Rex Lapis placed great importance on the integrity of contracts. So any gods he killed certainly must have broken some kind of contract.
Right! The Lord of Geo wouldn't kill the innocent.
But when I was doing some research, I learned about the legend of the god of salt. The god of salt, Havria, was a very kind god, but she encountered Morax one day in battle. Morax used a rather underhanded trick to assassinate her.
What?
Oh.
No way!
This bit of history is a long story. But you may not like the truth when you hear it.
Don't worry, please tell me what you know. This event,
Ooh.
I've already searched for answers for a long time.
Oh, girl, you really not gonna like the answers. Is the story that complicated?
Quite so. I don't know where to begin.
Over here, Mr. Zhongli. I've been looking for you. So you're over here all this time.
What do you want? Spit it out.
Put down your weapon and stay back. Otherwise, Paimon's reporting you to the Millilith.
First of all, I'm not holding a weapon.
You just
There's no
stating
need
it.
to overreact now. I'm
Intimidating.
simply an archaeological researcher from Snezhnaya.
Mhm.
Not here for trouble.
The
You
Fatui
say
say that every
so.
time.
But this time, I registered with the Liyue Ministry of Civil Affairs. I could show you the official documentation if you want to see it. I will be conducting an
believe you.
archaeological survey here, the results of which will all be shared with the ministry. I heard that Wangsheng Funeral Parlor had a consultant named Zhongli with immense knowledge of ancient history and archaeology. So I paid Wangsheng Funeral Parlor a handsome amount to hire Zhongli as my own consultant while I'm in town.
So you mean to say that this is work for the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor, yes?
I think it's best to be
Well,
cautious.
Since it's work, I don't have a choice. A consultant of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor must respect their duty.
Of course you would be such a reasonable man. Well then, let's head out now, shall we?
Wait, if you are studying archaeology, can I go too? I am also a scholar in this field, so I can help.
That will give us a chance to continue the topic we were just discussing. Oh, and you should tag along too.
Why?
This experience may be of help to you on your future adventures.
Okay, yes,
It is
Daddy.
a story from before the rise of the Seven.
Oh.
Although the god of salt has already perished, it will still be a meaningful experience for your journey.
Wait, this is an archaeological expedition, not a tour group. That's too many people.
But this friend of mine has a treasure-finding talent, surpassed by no one. It will surely be of great help to us.
Oh? What talent?
If my friend espies a treasure chest, they will absolutely find a way to open it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Paimon's good at that too.
Well,
No, we're really good
that
at
is
that.
quite enticing. All right, then. Well, let's go. There's no time to waste. When the Overlord of the Vortex was crushed by the Jade Chamber recently, perhaps something of interest was washed ashore. An ancient artifact would be good. Traces of ancient activity would be great. But a piece of the god's limb would be even better. Who knows what surprises we may find.
Okay, stop like salivating, bestie. Hold on. Hold on, chat. Hold on. Sorry, chat. I'm doing something. Let me look.
This is fine wine. Fine wine indeed.
Sure, I'll play you another tune.
Don't mind me, chat. I'm just getting ice cream. I have a visceral craving right now. Alright, we're here.
This place looks so ordinary. Can we really find anything valuable here?
Yeah.
Paimon thinks it looks really grand.
I don't mean the scenery, but rather that there should be something out of the ordinary. A big battle did just occur and all, and I don't even know where to begin looking here.
Okay, Clement, chill out.
Stone Forest is actually the perfect place to be, if you wish to learn about the gods or the history of the Archon War. Legend has it that Rex Lapis threw spears made of large rock into the sea here, piercing and crushing the Overlord of the Vortex. After many years of wind erosion, those stone spears have turned into the unique rock formations we see now.
Wow.
These mountains were the Lord of Geo's weapons?
What we see now is just the part of them that remains. The stone spears hurled by Rex Lapis all those years ago were much greater both in number and in size. But due to the different angles they landed at, their large centers of mass, erosion by seawater, and years of gravity, many of them have been completely swallowed by the sea.
Wow.
So besides wind erosion, the initial collapsing of the stone spears also played a big part in the formation of Guyon Stone Forest.
Well, a god able to fight one so powerful as Rex Lapis was certainly very strong in its own right.
Indeed. This is where the value lies in research at Guyon Stone Forest.
Yes,
Most of
sir.
the objects from that time were lost to the sea. But the gigantic waves created by the Overlord of the Vortex have given those sunken objects a chance to see the light of day again.
Hello, Crimson. I'm doing well. I missed your last stream. Oh, it wasn't nothing special. However, due to Jimmy, absolutely spamming Ara Ara 30 times, my prices have increased. So, yeah, no more goddamn it, Crimson, for a hot minute. You gotta save up. Because Jimmy ruined my kindness. I'm saving? Yeah, you gotta save now. You guys don't get it so easily anymore. I was too kind before, and then Jimmy made me do it 20 times in a row. Anyways, let's continue, shall we? How to find Jimmy address? Oh dear God.
So you're saying that if we look carefully, we'll be able to get very, very rich.
Oh.
I mean, rich with archaeological knowledge and historical
Yeah,
value.
with
Yes?
knowledge.
That's
totally.
all I seek in life. Well, since
Clement,
we
you're
brought
not
so
subtle.
many people, I think it would be best to split up and look.
Okay then, I will go with my friend here. Although I have a smattering of knowledge in various disciplines, when it comes to archaeology, I can't compete with the expert here.
Huh? Me?
What's the matter? This is your profession. Why are you so surprised?
I get it. I'll escort him then.
Yep, you got this, girl.
Okay. If we find anything valuable or rare, let's meet on the shore opposite from here.
Aye, aye, Captain.
The ancient god probably left behind lots of elemental marks. Following them should make our search much easier.
Should I play Genshin? Yes.
Go ahead then. Use your elemental sight to look for any marks.
Oh wait, fuck, how do I use that elemental sight? I forgot, what button is it? Settings. Key bindings. Elemental sight, where is it? Elemental sight, okay. I want tap. I'm not paying attention to you anymore, Crimson. The disrespect in you saying that to me right now. That you only want to download it for the waifus? Don't look at me. Play Woowa. Play Woowa. If you want waifus, go play Woowa. Get out of here. Go be a gooner elsewhere.
Solidify.
No, I want it for the gambling. Then go gamble on Woowa, you gooner. You gooner. Go be a horny teenager elsewhere. You nasty little boy. Get out of here. Get out of here. Are you gonna go? I don't like Guna games. Surely. Totally. I believe you.
Guyon Stone Forest is a place where a god was defeated, and its remnants still affect the area to this day.
I don't like Zenless.
Overruled.
I'm also very insulted by the fact that the first one that you want, the first character you want, is the cow. I don't even know her name. That's how much I'm not a fan of her. You want Verissa? The low-key kind of fat phobic character? Out of all these characters, you want one from Notland? Listen, the only characters from Notland I like are Aoife and Janssen. Do you realize why? It's almost like I've only seen like 3 characters. Okay, well, let me introduce you to Arlecchino. French, very hot. Would stab me with a heel. Chlorinde. Arlecchino, so fine. Exactly, Chlorinde, so fine. Emily. Okay, she cute. She cute. Jianyan. She fine. Look at her. Farina overrated. Crimson, I'm gonna ban you, I swear to God. You don't disrespect them like that. Navia. So beautiful. Farina, be nice to her. She's gone through a lot. And also, I like her design, so fuck off. At least her design matches her nation. Unlike somebody. I think she's cute. She does not look 10. You know who looks 10? The child. I like Farina. Is she hot? No, but she's very cute. Riously. Ugh. Hamana. Nivelette. Look at those eyelashes. I would bend him over. Femine. Another twink. Wood. Aiju. Billy. Robin! So you get to goon, but I get banned for gooning? Yes, because you're a child. And also, I'm objectifying men. You're objectifying women. I'm kidding. Yeah, look at comment. Gorgeous. Slut. Show me a femboy to objectify. Oh. Hello? Tabe? I don't have a vanish command. Excuse me. Wanderer? I would consider him a femboy. Flank, at least.
Relax.
Goofy ass bitch. Sino. He don't got no nipples. Because of censoring. Candace. Sorry, Kandake. Binary, twink. Yai Miko. Twink. Twink. Look at him. Oh, look at. Ready, ready? A little tail wag. Twink. Kinda Twinkie. Zhao. Zhongli. Twink. Here you go. Here's your femboy. I would say Dolly is not released yet, but Dolly is another femboy. And then, of course, Linny's basically a femboy. But Venti is a femboy in the most true sense of the word because his face is the female model face. As you can see, his face is
I
most
wonder
closely to the short female model face. But his height is the male height. He has got chubbier cheeks. And he also is sorry. He has a little bit more curve than the other short guys do. So yes, he is very femboy. I love him. Anyways. Ooh, treasure. Venti, the OG femboy? Exactly. Baby girl Venti. I would peg the fuck out of him.
Solidify.
I played a bit of Genshin like 6 years ago. Hey, Crimson, I hate to break it to you. Genshin wasn't released 6 years ago. It was released 5 years ago.
They're gathering together here. But why?
See that object in the center?
It was sometime during COVID,
Perhaps
yeah.
it emits the remnant strength of the god.
So I started
that
playing.
Would certainly attract them. But the hydromimic monsters... It's just a stone slab. But its design is quite unique. This should be enough to garner some information. Let's head back.
Librarian with honkers? You mean Lisa? I mean, yeah, she got honkers. Such a perverted child you are. Tisk tisk. Oh.
You call yourself a scholar of archaeology? You can't even recognize this or that. What are you good for?
we all have our areas of expertise. I already tried very hard to explain.
Oh, stop arguing! What in the world happened?
This girl just keeps bragging about how she's an archaeologist, but she doesn't even know anything about the surrounding ruins. I even know more than her. She left me to rely solely on guessing, experience, to find anything valuable to take back. Ugh, what a waste of time.
They seem bigger in my memory
I've
because
just
they
been
got
researching
nerfed.
the god of salt, so I'm not familiar with sea relics. Is that so strange?
One shouldn't lack general knowledge in their
And
field.
you kept asking about how much Mora everything is worth. Can the value of relics only be measured in Mora?
Isn't measuring their value in Mora the easiest way? This also matches the traditions of Liyue, does it not?
Now, calm down. No need to make a fuss. We were able to bring back some
He's like he's like gentle parenting
Let's
them.
have a look.
Now, let's not make a fuss, children.
Oh, what a shame. These objects were indeed washed ashore by the Overlord of the Vortex, but they have nothing to do with the god besides being in the vicinity at the time. The stone slab we found, however, has a mysterious pattern and faint aura of divine power. Perhaps it will be useful for research purposes.
Quick, give it to me.
Oh, okay.
At least we didn't come for nothing. The power of the gods, yes! This is good. Oh, but these other objects are certainly worth a little something, right? It should be enough to cover the cost of hiring you. It's all mine.
So,
Bruh.
it's only valuable for research if there are remnants of divine power on it?
Not at all. My quest to uncover the history of the god of salt is because history can tell us about culture and beliefs. But you're just trying to use archaeology to get rich.
Nonsense. I'm a professional archaeology researcher.
You're less
from
of a
Snezhnaya.
now and more of
I
like a
swear,
back down
If
child.
I'm lying, may the Lord of Geo strike
Kind of
me
like
down.
you, but less bullying. Why is your emergency food flying? Because that's what she does. No, you're trying to get rich about
By the way,
the English.
You probably don't want to sell that teacup.
Oh? Why's that?
That's not an ancient teacup. It's part of Ningguang's collection. It must have fallen here along with the Jade Chamber. So unless you want to mess with the Qixing...
Ah, I see. What a shame. It was of such high quality, too.
See? You do want to sell these objects!
But, so what? Why can't I pursue wealth both intellectual and material? Don't be so simple-minded. All right, then. No need to stay here any longer. I'm rather quite intrigued by the God of Salt, too, actually. Let's go to Salterai next.
Okay. Off we go. Tell everybody I'm on my way. New friends and new places to see. This blonde guy is so fucking annoying. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Going on a little bit of a swim. Wow. Oh, sorry.
I heard that Salterai was once the home of the God of Salt's people. Therefore, there's sure to be loads of valuable relics nearby.
According to legend, the people of the God of Salt, Havria, enjoyed prosperous lives under her protection. But this legend has been around for ages. With the countless scrap collectors and treasure hoarders in the area, there probably aren't many valuable things left here.
Oh, good. That's just great. If I knew it was picked this clean before, I wouldn't have come.
About that, I know there's a ruin deep in this cave here. It's related to the God of Salt, which is actually how the area originally got its name of Salterai.
See, Salt.
However, the ruin entrance has been sealed by a mysterious power. Nobody has been able to break the seal. I found a mechanism that seemed to be related to the seal, but when I undid the mechanism, the seal wasn't affected at all.
Well,
So
let
at
me
the
try.
moment, the seal's origin and how to break it are very important topics in my research on the God of Salt.
Is it related to the God of Salt's people?
I don't know. There's no concrete evidence. But I'm pretty sure the seal is meant to hide some kind of long-forgotten truth. The God of Salt was a benevolent god, adored by the people, not to mention powerful. She wouldn't have any kind of shameful secrets to hide. So, the one who wants to hide some truth is very possibly her killer, Morax.
This doesn't sound like something the Lord of Geo would do, though.
Who cares about all that? It sounds like countless treasures of the God of Salt lie within this ruin, just waiting for someone to find them, right?
I like
You weren't
archaeology,
listening
lady.
at all, were you? Ugh. Even if there's a mountain of treasures inside, nobody can get in if the seal isn't broken.
Well, Crimson, just sit with your words.
Ah, but we have the illustrious Mr. Zhongli with us. He looks like he knows just about everything. A little seal shouldn't be any trouble for him.
This seal seems to be quite ancient. Even Mr. Zhongli may not know all of its secrets.
I may know something about it.
What?
Over the years, I've heard various rumors with bits of knowledge about seals. Although their references
He's
seem
not
rather
the killer.
disorderly, they do in fact contain the secret to breaking seals.
That's what I can tell you. She's not the killer, but
Let's go take a look at the mechanism Miss
Yeah.
Warnian just mentioned.
Okay, since Mr. Zhongli says so, follow me then.
oh, whoops. She could tie me up. Oh shit, no vanish command. Crimson. Crimson. What the actual fuck? What the actual fuck? Okay, what did I just read? Crimson. I really gotta edit my timeout so I can put people in like 60-second timeout. What the fuck? I said what I said, Crimson. You're cringe. Oh, how could I ever forget this beauty?
Here it is.
There it is.
There's some debris scattered here that, when put together, look like they definitely had to do with the god of salt. According to the inscription on the side, if one looks from a certain angle, the secret to the mechanism will be revealed.
Oh, there it goes. He did not. Free
See
Crimson,
that?
he did nothing wrong.
Although we activated the mechanism, nothing happened to the seal.
It's because there's
That's
others.
because there's actually another mechanism that must be activated.
Another?
Yeah.
Let me lead the way from here.
Zaddy Zhongli.
This place seems familiar. Huh, I remember. I think there's some elemental monuments here. So you're saying they're related to all this? When I investigated the seal last time, I had someone with a vision accompany me. But when we lit up all the elemental monuments?
That's because you don't just need to activate them at the same time. The secret to this puzzle is hidden in the legends about the Archon War. Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east, Jueyun in the west,
South,
Jingze
east, west,
in the
north.
All desolate
South,
and devoid
east,
of
west,
life.
north. South, east,
Liyue
west,
is
north.
vast.
South, east,
Yet even
west,
one
north.
haven.
To the north, to the east.
South,
I think I've...
Certainly you have to provide a haven for, at that time. With the chaotic fires of war engulfing the land, even one sliver of peace was a luxury. And that haven she eventually found is right here. Today, it is known as Sal Turai.
How sad then. In the end, this peaceful place was destroyed by Morax.
Okay, enough with these ancient stories. Now that we have the clue, hurry up and break the seal.
Tianheng in the south, Yaoguang in the east,
southeast, west,
Jueyun
north.
in the west, Jingze in the north. With this clue, you should be able to solve the puzzle.
Okay. Party setup. I gotta grab. Where is she? Good old Lisa. Lisa.
I'll keep an eye on you.
Okay, so south is gonna be the one closest to us right now, I'm pretty sure. Yes, it should be. Okay, I think it's this one. Hold on really quick. Let me get this chest.
An impressive bounty.
Alright, so south east.
You're in for a little shock.
West.
You're in for a little shock.
That's not what I meant
Come a
to do.
little closer.
Lisa.
Transfixed. You're in for a little shock.
There we go.
Look!
Yay!
The seal really was broken!
You want me on your...
Yes, Bennett, I want you on my
It was
fucking
nothing,
team.
really. Now, it's time that people learn the hidden truth, lost to time.
Oh, so emo. Zhongli, you can find my hidden truth lost to time. I mean, what? Huh? Who said that? That's crazy. That's crazy. You're in for a little shock. You're in for a little shock. Mods. Can we time her out? What do you mean? I'm the streamer. You can't do nothing.
Before entering
I
the room,
am God.
I have a proposal that will help us prevent the kind of senseless arguing between you two that we saw at Guyenstone Forest.
Okay. What is it?
I propose you two agree upon a contract, stipulating that we alternate who gets claimed. To show my sincerity, I won't be...
Hey! Don't pass an...
I don't agree.
I don't agree either.
Well then, if the contract, you will have to rely on your own experience to find whatever treasure...
You have the audacity to demand this. Okay then. Even half of the treasure in the long-sealed ruin of the God of Salt should be enough to make a fortune.
If you want me to agree upon this contract, so be it. I just have one request, Mr. Zhongli. If we discover the truth behind the God of Salt, you must judge it fairly, even if the truth harms Morax's image.
I can accept this arrangement. Well then, let's go.
Don't mind me. Just doing some collecting.
An impressive bounty.
Stabilize. Order guide you.
Big reveal coming soon? How could you ever know? I really hope my ice cream arrives right when the big reveal is about to happen, so that I can pause the game and leave you on the edge of suspense.
Rise.
No, you can't do that? Yes, I can. I want my ice cream to melt. Crimson. My ice cream. My big reveal will melt. You'll be fine. More core lapping.
Solidify.
So that I can eventually level up Chongyun and Ketching and Zhongli even more.
Overruled.
Nom 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 nom. Ice cream is taking forever to get here. Where? Wow. Bizarre looking statue that appears to be made of salt.
Are these... statues?
No. These are people.
Duh.
They were probably followers of the God of Salt.
How did they become this way?
What in the world is hidden deep in this ruin?
Brace yourselves.
Look at this! It's filled halfway with salt.
Oh, it just looks like a fancy salt holder. Seems like the god of salt was a god lacking in treasures.
According to my knowledge, it's no ordinary vessel. Although it is only half full, it is also forever half full. That is to say, it is bottomless.
What? You're saying that even if I pour the salt out, the amount inside won't change?
Exactly.
Able to produce endless salt.
Finally. After all that effort, I've found precious treasure. I just need to pour the endless salt into 1,000 or...
Hey, how can you use a relic of the god of
Not
salt
my
for
audio,
such
God
a
damn it.
shallow pursuit?
If Mr. Clement wants this salt chalice, then the next...
Of course, as we agreed. But how can anything be worth more than this rare find?
Since we have a contract, it's no use for me to fight with him.
Then let's move on, shall we?
Crimson, you better be paying attention. He is transfixed in an earnest posture. No, perhaps he was also afraid? Why would these people be afraid? There's so much salt. Oh.
Stabilize.
Just a simple ruler. It doesn't look to be worth anything.
This, if I remember correctly, this is some kind of measuring tool.
Indeed. But the god of salt imbued it with another power. When you stick this ruler in the ground, the surrounding area will become covered in salt, much like a rising tide covers the earth. The deeper it is stuck in the ground, the more salt will appear. It is essentially a bumper harvest of salt.
What? That's even better than the salt chalice!
Well then, according to our contract, the salt ruler goes to Miss Wanyan.
No, unacceptable. I paid for and organized this entire expedition. Why should I get the short end of the stick? And this girl has been useless. Why would she get anything?
Oh boy, here we go again.
While we're on the topic of useless people.
So you are saying you want to break the contract?
Ooh.
So what if I break it? Now that I've seen how the mechanisms in this ruin work, I no longer need you.
Shut your bitch ass up, Blondie.
Let's not forget who hired who here. Why should I let you make the rules?
Because you agreed to a contract. Rex Lapis once said, "Ones who break their contracts shall suffer the wrath of the rock."
Yes, Daddy.
That is one of your Liyue gods. I am from Snezhnaya. I
will suffer the wrath of the rock.
Ooh.
You may find it rather unpleasant.
Oh.
Gather.
Let's play. I'm going in. Witness my rise. Overruled.
Why do you have to help Blonde Boy? Because he hired us. But now that he's fighting us, we can kill him.
I will have order.
I shall confiscate your treasure as well. You are not worthy to continue any further into the ruin. Leave this place.
Damn right.
Oh, darn you! Just you wait.
Oh. Yeah, you get him, Zhongli.
Some archaeological survey. He could only pretend for so long.
At least we had our guard up.
Yeah, good thing Paimon can smell a liar from a mile away.
Clement's wrongdoing stemmed from greed, yes. But
No,
besides greed,
Zhongli...
there are many other things that may tempt us to break contracts.
Crimson. Crimson. I know it's been a long time since I last streamed Genshin, but if you remember, Zhongli is Morax, the Geo Archon. He is just pretending to not be the Geo Archon in this quest. So when he is speaking, he's speaking because he knows things for a fact. ice cream is almost here.
When people see the object of their dreams, how many are really able to control their desire and follow the contract? I think we should be honest with each other now.
Ooh.
Huh? Be honest about what?
That in truth, not a single member of this archaeological expedition came here for archaeology.
Call him out.
Why do you say that?
Miss, you lack even the most basic archaeological knowledge and can recognize naught but a few simple relics. However, you are an expert when it comes to anything regarding the god of salt.
Alright, well, my ice cream is here, so now you get to sit in suspense for a second, Crimson. Alright, let's continue.
You aren't interested in archaeology or relics. What you're really interested in is the god of salt. I believe those legends about the god of salt that you mentioned on the Pearl Galley are passed down between generations at Yinyuan Hall.
Okay, that's enough. Sir, you are indeed a man of great knowledge and talents. I seem to have been right to seek you out once I plucked up my courage. You're right. I'm not a scholar of archaeology. I come from one of the 8 trades under the jurisdiction of the Qixing, Yinyuan Hall of the salt industry. Our ancestors were those protected by the god of salt all those years ago, when the Archon War engulfed the land in chaos.
Come to think of it, I've never heard you say Rex Lapis.
Oh, right! Now that you mention it, the people of Liyue very seldom use the name Morax.
During the war, Morax assassinated our god out of envy for her power. He left us alone and lost in the world. We hate him! But this is Morax's Liyue after all. And its history is written as he wishes. So I seek proof of Morax's guilt. He has blood on his hands and cruelty in his heart.
Alright, reminder, Crimson. Zhongli is Morax. Okay, now we'll continue.
We agreed to a contract that we will face the truth head on, didn't we, Mr. Zhongli? You must judge this history fairly.
Naturally, of course. But I must add, Liyue is no longer Morax's Liyue. Come with me. All the answers you seek lie ahead.
Stabilize! Crumble!
Whoops.
Solidify!
Think you can get away? Yahoo!
Gather!
Laid bare.
Oops, not what I meant to do. No, 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 no.
Time for takeoff.
Solidify.
Why did I bring pyro characters? Bruh. Die, you bitch. What the fuck? Okay, there we go.
Overruled.
This is a sword?
Mm-hmm.
It's a broken sword. This is proof. This proves that the god of salt had to fight back against the evil Morax. But sadly, she was defeated. The power of this sword surely is much greater than that of the Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler. If we can repair the sword, then we can show the world the mighty power of the god of salt.
It does look like something left behind after being defeated in battle.
Two pieces of a broken sword. From an archaeological perspective, these are two separate relics. According to the contract, you can only claim one.
Why? We were alternating claims to treasure, true. But Clement is no longer here.
Yes, but the only one object per claim clause still holds true. You cannot take two relics at the same time.
Ooh.
This logic!
Zhongli, she seems like a good person, and no one is fighting over the treasure. How about you let this one slide, huh?
When there's a contract, nothing can be allowed to slide. If the contract is not followed, then it is broken.
No! If I only take one half, then it can't be repaired, and the power of the god of salt cannot be restored. No matter what, I must be faithful to her. Even if it breaks the contract, I don't care.
So you are already decided? Then there is a price to pay for breaking the contract.
Uh-oh.
Zhongli!
That is to say, you consign yourself to suffer the wrath of the rock.
That's okay. The god of salt gave up her life to protect her people. My sacrifice is nothing compared to that. Punish me however you want. Just let me take this proof of my faith.
No, you can't hit her!
Perhaps that punishment would be easier for her. But
Ooh.
as
What?
punishment, I will tell you the truth.
Ooh.
Huh? The truth? You mean the truth is my punishment?
Yeah. You ain't gonna
Yes.
like it.
The truth that I am about to tell you shall be your price to pay for breaking the contract. I'm afraid to say that the god of salt, Havria, was not the powerful god you imagine her to be. Rather, she was a small and weak god who yielded to all other gods. When it came to war, she lost, never able to win a seat among the seven.
What?
During the Archon War, the gods of this world used all their strength and cunning to vie for control of Tevat, but Havria instead chose to flee. She thought that by giving up before a fight could start, she could save herself and her people from the war. However, during such a long war, there is no end to the advances of aggressors. After making countless concessions, Havria lost all of her lands, until only one small haven remained.
No. No! It can't be so.
In her last days, she had not even a single blade to defend her people with.
Not even a single blade? Then, this sword...
This sword is not a relic belonging to the god of salt, but is instead the murder weapon used to kill her.
Murder weapon? No! That's not true! That can't be true! You're trying to test my faith in the god of salt!
As I said before, I only state the facts.
Preposterous! You are a follower of Morax! Don't try to trick me!
What you said is really true, right?
Indeed. Otherwise, why would I use the truth as punishment? I did not want to tell her such cruel facts. But the contract was broken. Let's follow her deeper into the ruin. There, I fear, we will find something that will leave her no choice but to face the truth.
Are these statue thingies running? What will we find ahead?
Salt. And betrayal.
What are all these? What did they see? What did they do? What happened?
Since you do not trust me, let us continue onward. That which lies beyond this door will show you all that happened back then. This is the scene of the crime. Havria's body dissipated, leaving nothing but these traces of salt. Her dying moments have since been frozen in time to this very day. The story continues that some among her people realized at last that this gentle, kind, but weak god could never protect anyone in wartime. The Archon War was cruel in the extreme. Instead of consigning her to the agony of defeat, they thought perhaps it would be better to give her a quick release.
But what about these statue thingies?
No matter how weak the god, the power that flows forth when they are slain is beyond the strength of mortal coils to bear. Those who could not flee were thus transformed. Those of her people who were untouched by this disaster left for Liyue, where they sought refuge with Rex Lapis. Their descendants feared Havria's remnants and lived in terror that she had laid upon them an eternal curse. So they risked their lives to come here, to break the sword and offer up obeisances in hopes that her anger might be appeased. But they need not have done so. For how could a god who had never once resisted, even till the end, nurse hatred for her people in her heart?
Even if this is so, I can't! This must be a lie. A false history, all of it! Don't you dare try to shake my faith!
Yikes. Zhongli didn't show any mercy this time either.
This is the price she must pay. Yet I would not call it a bad thing. Judging by how she appeared, I fear that she will struggle for a time. But even if she may not escape that struggle immediately, simply recognizing the truth is good enough for now.
I like her less. I told you. I told you. You seem all too familiar with what happened with the Gun Assault. You didn't just hear rumors about the way to break the seal, did you?
No, indeed. How sharp of you. Yet this is not a matter of wisdom, only age.
Yeah,
Faith in
we
a
know,
god
you're
who
old
has
as fuck.
already passed will do you no good. So it is for Havria. And so it is for Morax also.
The people of Liyue will understand that
All
one
right
day.
then. Now, would you like to accompany me in taking a trip to Guyonstone Forest?
Huh? What do you want to do, Zhongli?
Treading old ground, telling old stories. One cannot help but be reminded of old acquaintances.
How sad. That's what she gets for trying to live in denial, though. Yeah, that's the guy that, you know, stabbed his own god, but whatever. Wow. I thought she'd be a badass villain. With, like, torn tight. No. Nope. Not badass at all. Alright, up we go. Yeah, money, Weasel. Give me your money. Arlecchino definitely got the dominant ability on energy though. Yes, because that is what Arlecchino is. Arlecchino is very androgynous though. Arlecchino walks most similarly to the male characters than the female ones. Mainly with how she walks. She walks toe first, while the other female characters walked heel first. So that's very slay. We love an androgynous person. Don't mind me casually just collecting core lapis as we go to visit Daddy Zhongli.
Stabilize.
Zaddy, I'm bringing your husband. Don't worry. No. Oops.
I will have order.
Gather.
Teamwork is trick.
Laid bare.
Let's keep going up. Because of course, Zhongli had to pick the highest fucking place for us to go visit him. I see you up there, sir. I'm on the way. Tell everybody I'm on my way. New friends and new places to see. Hold on. Let's transform into his husband. Look at them. They're so in love. And I don't care what anybody else says. Anyways.
Now, I mentioned before that many gods of old have been sealed beneath the Guyonstone Forest. The Adepti have presently handed Liyue over to mortals, and Havria's time was even further in the past. The Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler that she left behind should not return to Liyue. To leave them here is to let them slumber. And it is also a homecoming.
So what would you like us to do?
I ended an era with my own two hands. I've always wondered how I should Remember that which I ended. History records, but history may be changed. This incident proved that. Time is a mighty force, and history's twist in its flow. I need to find a better way of recording history in order to engrave its truth. Stone carvings were one such ancient method, but unchanging stone, immovable earth, even one such as myself. Someday we may all
Zhongli.
Therefore, I thought of you, traveler. You are one who crosses the celestial atlas, and who passes through countless worlds. If our history is engraved in your memory, it will one day accompany you into another world. As long as a traveler like you is able to record what happened, then a backup of sorts will exist for times and tides of Tevat.
How cute. So that's why you wanted us to come with you.
Sounds like tough work.
Now then, it is time that we consigned both the Salt Chalice and Salt Ruler to the sea.
Huh? Why do we need to throw them into the sea?
Because,
as I said before, this is the place to which the remnants of many bygone gods are consigned. This includes Osial, Overlord of the Vortex, who the Jade Chamber most recently returned to this ocean prison. Thousands of years ago, the Adepti and I fought against the turmoil that plagued every corner of this land. Guyan Stone Forest.
why are we littering? He really is evil.
Spears.
Crimson,
After so long,
shut your bitch ass up.
naught but folk tales remain. Osial, you and I were foes, but our ancient grudge is but a bygone memory now.
Stop dissing Zhongli.
May that which Havria has left behind be yours to subsume. And thus another spark of divinity departs from Liyue. My legacy shall now be left to those who come after to debate.
Well. Someone gonna hit the salt jackpot?
I will remain here for a while. I fear that moments of reminiscence like this can only grow fewer.
What will you do now?
That is a good question. In the past, I might have given you a most specific answer. But now... yes. I suppose I will continue in my role as a consultant at Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. But if this journey was to your liking, why don't you come along the next time I am seeking to preserve memories of Liyue's past?
Okay, Zaddy, whatever you say. I'll preserve whatever you want. Alright. I want to do another quest. Okay. Caius Gudmundine? Shut up. Okay. I'm thinking... oh wait, we don't need story keys anymore? What the fuck? Okay. Let's get Mona's over with. Cause I fucking hate Mona. I mean, like, I like her lore, but I just have... okay. Let me explain my personal grievance with Mona. Mona was my first standard banner character, and I was like, oh, I can't be mad because I haven't had one yet. And then I went to pull on Yoimiya's banner, the first banner. And instead of getting Yoimiya, I got another Mona.
Come on,
I
traveler,
didn't get
let's
Jean,
go.
I didn't get
The
Diluc,
world
I
is
didn't get
full of
Catching,
lost
I didn't
ballads
get
just
Chi-Chi.
waiting to be
No.
rediscovered.
I got another Mona. So I was really salty, and I was like, whatever. And then, a few banners later, instead of a new 5-star, who do I get? Another Mona. I didn't get the other 5 stars on the standard banner for fucking ever. Because of Mona. And also the way she speaks is kind of annoying, but whatever. Like, slay to her voice actor, but like, it's just not my personal favorite type of voice.
Finally.
Also, she's Gooner
I
bait.
almost fell asleep waiting. As usual, my predictions are correct. You, yes you, come with me.
Are you some sort of door-to-door fortune teller? Sorry, but we're not really interested.
You're not from this world, are you?
No.
How do you know about that?
How?
Bro, look at him.
Because I'm a master of true astrology. If you've no other questions, let's be off.
I mean, I could tell what you need. Yeah. No, her old outfit was worse. For starters, who are you? Who is
Fine.
you?
I'll exercise a little patience and explain. I am astrologist Mona Magistus, but considering that it is most rude to misremember names, I allow others to call me
Crimson.
Mona. I am on a mission
You're
from
a
my
teenager.
master to retrieve a certain
You
box
goon to
from
anything.
Mondstadt. It was part of an agreement she made with a friend 50 years ago, but she isn't as spry as she used to be, so now it's up to me.
Not sure what getting some box back has to do with us. Why do you need us to come along?
Well, that's because I
Goonaholic, I
would
can
also
tell.
like to take on the Guardian of the Box. My master and her friend contended in the mystic arts all their lives without a clear victor. If I triumph here, then I will show myself to be superior to my master.
So basically, you want to look
What
good.
are you talking about? The main thing here is to use this chance to prove the power and status of astrology. Now, from my predictions, I know that my master's friend has left Mondstadt, leaving her successor as the current guardian of that box. Like me, that successor must also be one who has surpassed their teacher. I must not be careless. But I would prefer
Mona.
to assure my victory in this
Oh,
contest, and
Mona.
upon giving it some thought, you came to mind.
If only you knew who the successor was. But I have no idea how astrology
How
works.
did he get involved in this anyway?
The knowledge passed down to me from my master must be passed on in turn. If I were to bring my disciple to meet her, then the lead is already mine.
Disciple?
No? And you are Mondstadt's great hero, my equal in status, so...
Since when on a side your student?
You don't actually have to become my disciple. You just need to act the part. There's something in it for you as well, should you come with me to get that box. Once I meet that successor and have a chance to exchange knowledge with them, I should be able to read your fate more accurately.
Okay.
Then I will have answers for you, even regarding such distant and foggy matters as gods and kin.
That
Ooh.
does seem much faster
Kin?
than searching the land country by country.
Okay, well, unfortunately, I hate to break it to you, Paimon, but she ain't gonna help it. That sounds like fine conditions. I guess we'll
wise
play
decision.
along. I feel like we're gonna regret this.
That said, I would like to pay a certain place a visit before we go.
Are we gonna have to pay for her, Mona,
There is a
you
small
poor
inn near Mount Tianhong that never sees a
bitch.
lot of business, even though its food is always great value for the money. The owner has always been good to me, so I'd like to say a farewell before I set off.
Okay, let's go.
Wouldn't gliding be faster? Wouldn't gliding be faster?
Okay, Venti. Venti, once
Wouldn't
you say
gliding
it.
be faster?
Venti. Venti, my love. I know that gliding would be faster for you. Because you're lore-wise. You could literally just use the wind, go anywhere. But unfortunately, the game mechanics don't let you, do that. So, shut up. Wouldn't gliding be faster? See, Crimson, I can forgive Venti because he's a fanboy. You, however, can shut the fuck up. Venti is the love of my life. You are a little shit. So, Sabao.
Well,
I'm not a
no
femboy
wonder
yet.
that an inn set up here has no business.
Ew.
Mona, oh, you've come at just the right time. Did you see a jade ring while you made your way here?
A jade ring. Can't say I have.
Oh, that's not good. That ring was given to me by my mother, but while my back was turned, it was swallowed up by a slime.
Bruh.
That should be no trouble with Mona here. She's really good at astrology.
Absolutely not. Astrology is meant to be used to gain insight into reality and
Bruh.
observe destiny itself. It's certainly not for such mundane affairs.
But didn't you say that the owner here's been good to you?
This is a matter of pride and one's state of mind. If an astrologist thinks that their arts can solve all problems, they will be forsaken by the starry ether. Their divinations will lose the power to guide and will not be able to pierce the fog of the unknown before them. Principles are principles.
Such a powerful ability, and you don't use it to earn a living? What a shame.
Yeah, no, she really doesn't. She's
Well,
poor
I
as
was
fuck.
going to put up 20,000 more as compensation, if you were willing.
20,000?
What's with that look on your face?
Oh, it's nothing. I was just thinking that the person who finds that ring must be lucky indeed to be able to earn 20,000 mora just like that.
Whatever happened to principles are principles.
Yes, of course. Still, the owner's business has had it pretty hard. It must be a truly extraordinary ring to be worth spending this much mora to find. It wouldn't be right for us to leave like this, so let's help to search for it. There may be other means we can employ besides astrology.
Oh, Paimon knows where this is going.
I know. I'll leave this one to you. This is the first mission I'm giving you as your master.
Guess it becomes my business again.
Since it was swallowed up by a slime, maybe we can use elemental bait to lure all the nearby slimes to us. You remember the stuff we helped Master Diluc make? And Paimon actually kept a small amount.
I don't like her. Lady of the Crimson. Well done, Paimon.
Paimon's the very best partner, right?
Seems like you already have a plan.
Yep, we'll be back in a jiffy. The elemental bait's really strong.
I like Paimon.
It will attract all the slimes in the area.
She cool.
Even if they're just slimes, they can be dangerous together, so we'd best prepare ourselves.
I don't need to prepare. You know what I need to do?
You can get away?
Venti
Brace
it.
yourselves. Transfixed. Here we go.
Solidify! Order guide you!
Why is that your definition of cool? Hmm? You doing drugs? Hmm? Hmm?
Found it! This must be the ring! It's so pretty. Paimon wasn't having any bad thoughts. Let's bring the ring back to Mr. Zhu.
I would never. I don't believe you, child. I'm a good bot. You're a bot? Mods, ban him. Ban him. He's a bot. Or are you saying you're a good bot?
That's it.
Ew.
That's
Ew.
the one. I thought it was lost
My
forever.
girlfriend.
You
My
actually
girlfriend would
found
actually
it.
dice me if I smoked.
Not
If I
bad.
scoped. What's
Mr.
skoking?
Zhu, you must take care of such precious things a bit better. You might not be so fortunate next time.
Crimson, you need to learn how to spell.
You're absolutely right. How would I have faced my family if I had lost the 253rd ring my mother gave me? Oh, let me explain. My family owns 3 jade mines, and in order to ensure that I would be able to find myself a good wife, my mother had many jade accessories made as heirlooms. I think there might be over 500 of them.
Then why would you feel the need to set up an inn here?
Well, inheriting the family business too early unavoidably made things boring. Thank you, all the same. Here's the Mora, as agreed. Please take it.
Then I'll take it gladly.
Even Paimon wasn't that fast.
But we did all the work.
A disciple should act like one. How can they steal their master's thunder?
I never said I'd be your disciple.
Exactly.
Well, you need to start practicing now. If my rival is as smart as I think they are, they will figure you out in a heartbeat.
Bruh.
What was that rumbling sound?
Oh, right. You mustn't have eaten in days. I'm very sorry. I forgot that you have no...
That didn't happen. Forget it. Well, if we travel north, we'll reach the Wongshu Inn. No need to thank me. I'm just doing as a good master should.
Did she say she was treating us? Is Paimon hearing things?
Let's go after her. There, I said it for you.
Let's go after her for good food.
Hold on. Hold on. Sidetracking. No! Sorry, Jet.
Since it's Mona's treat, we can order whatever we want, right?
Of course. I am a most generous master, after all. But only if you can finish it all. Wasting food simply will not do.
Excuse me, what would you like to order?
Golden
These
shrimp
are made
balls.
using large, succulent shrimp wrapped in crispy fried potatoes. They have an amazing texture.
Vegetarian
It's
abalone.
exactly what it says on the label. Abalone made from vegetarian ingredients. It's just as good as the real thing.
Let's get some crab roe
Though
tofu.
tofu could not be a more ordinary ingredient, it and crab roe are truly a match made in heaven. It's one of our specialties.
And bamboo shoot soup.
This is a favorite among our regulars. Bamboo shoots, meat, and ham are cooked together, creating a richly flavored soup. Pour a few spoonfuls into each bowl of rice you eat. You'll never get enough of it.
Well, I mean, if she's treating us, I'll order them.
All of them? We only have 3. No, 2.5 people? Isn't that too much food?
That's not how you count it. Besides, Paimon hasn't even ordered yet. Squirrelfish, Juyu chili chicken, and jewelry soup, please.
Sure. And is there anything else you'd like to order, ma'am?
I'd just like to ask, how much do the current dishes cost in total?
Around 20,000 mora.
Then, I'll just have some vegetarian noodles, please.
All right. A bowl of vegetarian noodles, was it? Please wait a moment. We'll serve you shortly.
Bro, yeah, she
Paimon's
poor.
been thinking about something since we started eating.
Why did she only
Is
order
it
one dish?
because she actually doesn't have money?
Yeah, no
I
shit,
heard
hun.
that. I said I was treating. How could I be rattled by something as mundane as Mora? An astrologist's mind is set on studying the stars. Being so easily disturbed by such banal matters would hamper my judgment.
Banal,
Especially the act of overly gratifying oneself using Mora. It is both vulgar and dangerous.
So, not eating the dishes we ordered is also part of an astrologist's pride? Paimon doesn't get it. But it feels kind of bad that only we got to feast.
Let me whip something up for you.
Oh, yes, we can do... You don't use Mora to fulfill your desires, so it's fine as long as you're not buying anything, right? Let's go...
Hello, how may I help you?
We'd like to borrow the kitchen here.
Friend of mine would like to eat a special dish.
Ah, I see. In that case, sure. As long as you prepared your own ingredients, feel free to use the kitchen. If I may, you must be well versed in the art of cooking, yes?
Of course, if I make it, it's delicious.
Talented indeed. From your clothes, you're most likely not from around these parts. But since you've come to Lee, I have a recipe for golden crab with me. It's crab meat that's been rolled in flour, deep fried, and then pan fried together with ginger and garlic. When
Golden crab.
Learning a whole new dish for Mona's sake.
Golden crab.
Okay, yeah, we're gonna make
Then
it.
let's get with your skills in the kitchen. This'll be a sit.
Yeah, because I'm skilled. Fuck yeah. He's so creative. Alright, you ready for this? Perfect. Oh, another perfect. Oh. Oh, another. 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 Least yeah, because there's no America in this game, dumbass. We're currently in the Tibet equivalent of China. And Mondstadt is Germany. There's no America.
There's no need
And
to
another,
spend all
and
that
another.
effort on me.
Oh, hello, Auntie.
I'm not in dire need of food. I am a little hungry, but it's not a big deal.
Chat. I really don't like Mona. She can have the shitty one. Oop, I mean, what? Who said that? Hello, Scary Orange.
This aroma
What do you mean, Scary Orange? Also, Crimson saying, Auntie, my beloved? Kinda gay. Something to go with your noodles.
I never thought it'd be so luxurious. Fine. Since my disciple has put in so much time and effort, I must, with great
You are
difficulty,
scary?
accept.
You know what?
It's
I'm gonna take that as a
delicious.
compliment.
It's the most delicious thing I've eaten recently. I mean, I never knew that my disciple was this skilled. As your master, I am most comforted.
Of course, you redeemed compliment the chat. Fucking Auntie, thank you for coming by and being so supportive. Crimson, thank you for being here. It's always so great to have friends here. I'm so glad that you guys are here. Alright, there's your compliment the chat. Alright, as long as you are eating a full meal. I'm leaving. Okay, bye, Crimson.
I see that it's no boast to call them legal
You sound so done with it?
delicacies.
Because I'm
I
tired.
suppose
Oh
it
my god,
wasn't
I'm
too
hiccuping.
much to spend all this Mora on. It's nothing. Nothing
Oh,
at
I'm
all.
hiccuping. Oh dear god.
Now that we've eaten and drank our fill, we should be off. If we travel north from here, we should reach the Stone Gate, and from there we will be within the boundaries of Mondstadt. But deep mystery shall we acquire
Thanks for the
knowledge
stretch
of?
and the bunk.
I'm looking forward to it.
Oh my god, why did it show up twice? Ugh. Okay, well, I'll hydrate. Alright, to Stone Gate. After the Mona story quest, we end the stream because we are also streaming tomorrow morning Genshin. Yippee! So don't worry, guys. We'll do more story quests. Oh, I don't want to talk to Mona.
That was tiring, but we're finally
How's
in
the Genshin grind
Mondstadt.
going? We
The
completed
quest
Venti
to
story
plumb the
quest, we
wondrous
completed
depths of
Zhongli story
knowledge is
quest,
indeed
and now we're on
arduous.
Mona story quest.
Paimon's not tired.
And
That's because you float.
I am AR-54,
Well, it doesn't look like an astrologist
and I
is
have
all
a
that amazing
level
either.
87 Venti.
That's because you have too many unrealistic fantasies
Because
about
Venti
astrology.
is my twink femboy of my dreams.
Are you also resting your feet here?
Who are you?
Oh, my brothers and I are all merchants. We just finished doing business in Liyue, and we're preparing to head back to Mondstadt.
That sounds very suspiciously like Tartaglia. Is that Tartaglia's VA?
You look rather tired. The cart we hired will be coming in a while. What say you to coming along for the ride?
Well, I am a little tired. Do I need to pay?
No need, no need. We're already heading that way anyway.
There's no need. Now, shoo, get out of our way.
Huh? Miss, is there something wrong?
Cease your pretensions, bandit. Picking up people on the road who appear vulnerable, robbing them blind once they've gotten on the cart,
Oh,
and then
there's a
taking
thing
them
up
to
there.
some Archon-forsaken place. Is that your deal?
What are you saying? We came over here to make conversation, and this is how we're rewarded? With insults? If you don't want to get on, don't. Crazy girl.
Well then, shall I tell you now which objects you have on you that are stolen?
Ooh.
If you have any quibbles, we can bring people to corroborate what I've said, and all will come to light. If I lose, I'll pay you 20,000 mora. But how about it? If you're real legitimate businessmen, there's nothing to fear, is there?
You've pushed it too far, brat. I don't know how you found out, but as long as we get rid of you, no one will have to know.
Careful, Mona.
Don't fret, it's just a few bandits. You said earlier that there was nothing amazing about astrologists.
Yeah.
Another test subject.
Let me scry. Overruled.
Let's play. Time for takeoff.
Decided by destiny.
Finally. Done.
What did you think? Did that satisfy your expectations?
Your combat abilities were amazing.
Such things are elementary for an astrologist. Lies are worthless before astrology. Destiny and truth are written in the stars. Though it may take more time to garner the specifics, I can read the gist of a situation at a glance.
But you did hit some bumps in the road.
That's because Tivat's stars can only display the fates and truths of this world. Anything related to you becomes like a fog that even I cannot penetrate. That is why I must meet that successor. With our knowledge combined, I might be able to gain new insight into your fate.
I'm not getting my hopes up.
Whatever the case, you've got everything to gain from this trip. All right, I'm rested. Let's get this journey to Mondstadt over with.
If only we had a cart.
I thought you weren't tired.
Oh. Chefs galore over here. Cart supremacy? I don't know about that one. Hello, Shivu. Okay, come here.
Laid bare.
Ah, something with which to commemorate this occasion.
Something in which to commemorate this occasion.
Wouldn't gliding be faster? Here we go. Yeah.
How did I not hit the first one? Hello? There we go.
Wouldn't gliding be faster?
And then there's a chest up there I want to go grab.
Huh? Think you can get away? Let's play!
Ah, something with which to commemorate this occasion.
Oh. Oh, look! A cupcake. Or no. I like you. Have a cupcake. I like you. Have a cupcake.
Ah, something with which to commemorate.
Everlasting as the moon.
Come on, me. Just trying to heal. God damn it.
Are you ready? Don't shame your master now. We're about to meet that successor.
I can't tell fortunes.
I guess. Wait, no. It won't do if you have no idea at all. Even if you are, we have a rule that forbids us from teaching outsider. My astrology is based on hydromancy, and as the name suggests, allow me to demonstrate. Watch closely now. From the present station and movement of the stars, I see. So that successor is a young, female Knight of Favonius.
Is that Clay's constellation? Oh god. I say that like I don't know who the successor is, but like they really put Clay's constellation. Oh, hello, Miss Shadow.
Doesn't that sound like Lisa?
Nope.
We will meet her here presently. Well, that's all the information we need.
That's all?
It seems that even basic astrology can't be grasped in one go. Never mind, I'll explain in detail later. She's here.
Wow, it's you, Mr. Honorary Knight. And Paimon too,
Aw,
you're back.
That's her. The successor to great knowledge.
You mean Clay?
Successor?
That's right. I am the astrologist who has plumbed the depths of the ocean of stars. Surely you have long calculated my arrival as well.
An ocean of stars? What's that? Does it have fish in it?
Chat. I hate children. I want you to know that I hate children. The only fictional child I feel motherly to is Clee. Clee is my child. That is my daughter. I will protect her. I would kill somebody if they hurt her.
Fish? No, don't play dumb. Is this some kind of game?
I should be the one saying that. I didn't get what you said at all.
We're getting nowhere fast.
But my predictions can't be mistaken. Well, let's make sure. Your mother's name is Alice, isn't it?
That's right. Oh, so you're Mommy's friend. but she's gone very far away.
Kids are stupid, but Clea is adorable. Plus, fish blasting is fun. You see, look at her. She's my child.
My readings told me as much. But before she left, she must have imparted her mystical arts to you, surely.
Mystical arts? I don't get it. Mommy only taught me to make Jumpy Dumpties.
So Glee's mother is the friend and rival of Mona's teacher?
Yes. As well versed in astrology as she was, my master knew only astrology. Alice, on the other hand, was skilled in a great many other mystical fields.
Well, Glee's so young. So even if she'd heard this deep knowledge, she might not have understood.
Yes. It seems she has inherited the blood, but not the knowledge. What a miscalculation. There can be no contest like this. Ah, yes. So before Alice left, did she tell you about a 50-year agreement and about a certain box?
Oh, I know this one. So you're here for that box. I'll look. Wait here. Not this one. Or this one. No, it's not this one either. Ah, I remember now. I buried it together with my new treasure at Windrise.
It's a bomb again, isn't it?
Wait for me. I'll be right back.
Oh, dear God.
Clee, don't just run off. Don't you need the things in your pack?
I'll help her pack these things back in. You go after her. Looking at how rash she is, I worry for the box.
It is completely right to worry for the box, considering she probably stashed it with the bomb. Alright. Oh dear God.
We're here! This is it! Let's dig it up! It can't be! I put a sign... Ah! Dendro's lines!
We can talk later. Let's take them out first.
Transfixed.
Found it! It's this box.
Glad it wasn't damaged in the explosions.
Retrieval complete! Let's bring it back.
Oh my God, I'm so tired, chat.
You're back at last. The wait was exceedingly dull. I had intended to read a book to pass the time, but this one was just some ridiculous diary. Nothing of note in it at all. It dropped from Clee's backpack, so I thought it might contain some ancient knowledge, but... Never mind that. So, did you find the box?
We did. It's in perfect shape.
That's wonderful! Wait a moment. Why isn't it locked? And why is it empty?
Huh?
Well, it's because I borrowed this box to store my treasures.
Borrowed?
Please.
But since you're here for the box, I took all my treasures out. That's why it's empty.
You used it to store your things? Then where are the original contents of the box? That's what I want.
Oh, you want the thing that used to be in the box? You should have said so.
Oh, please.
You haven't broken it, have you?
No, it's not broken at all. It's the book in your hand.
What? This. So this book, this diary, is that Hag's... It's her diary from 50 years ago? The thing she wanted back after 50 years was the dark history of her youth? I'm finished. No wonder that old woman said I should not look at it no matter what, or she'd rip me to shreds.
Am I in trouble? It was you who said you wanted the box. You didn't say anything about the thing inside. I don't know anything. I'm leaving. Bye.
There's no point getting mad at Cleve.
Well, if you don't say anything, your master won't find out, will she?
Impossible. Astrology can see through all lies. You've seen it yourself. After having spent all my mora to come to Mondstadt, not only have I—
That's so sad. Maybe—
That's too difficult. And even if Yes, I mean no.
Well, then you'll just have to go back—
Stop talking about it. I'll just have to stay in Mondstadt temporarily. But what will I do about my astrology research?
About that, we can go ask
the Adventurers Guild. Ah, right. Oh,
Ad Astra Abyssosk. I see. I understand the situation. There is a magic laboratory in Mondstadt that has been— Although we have a few specialists who could break the seal, they all have their own lab. I believe that if the astrologist you mentioned can break the seal, the owner of that house wouldn't mind if she stayed there. All right. Then, allow me to tell you where the house is.
Yay! We can get rid of Mona.
the person who placed this seal is by no means interesting. I suppose it's worth using my astrology on. Let me see. I see. So, if you All right.
Holy moly, that's amazing! Now we just need to go back to Catherine and you'll be able to stay here.
No need, no need. You have my...
You are?
Oh, I'm Goth, the owner of this house. I passed by the event. I never thought this troublesome seal would be dispelled so quickly.
Does that mean I can stay here?
Of course, of course. The facilities inside were just being left there anyway. I would be glad to have someone make use of them. To express my thanks, I shall rent this building to you at the lowest possible price.
Rent? I didn't hear anything about rent, and I helped out too.
Yes, of course, I understand.
I mean...
Paimon thinks Mona's misunderstood something. But
I guess I don't have any other choice. I'll rent this place.
Great! Then we are agreed.
Thanks for your help. Also, well, without the necessary tools and without new knowledge, but I promise that I'll do a reading for you first thing once I'm ready.
As you said, this journey was all gain and no
Thank
loss.
You. Our traveling together was fate. And of the good kind, I wish you both safe travels.
Each.
How is she gonna make a living? Maybe we should come back and...
She'll be fine. Alright, before we end stream, let's look into the future. I'm thinking we could do some companion quests, but okay, I'm thinking tomorrow we will do Zhongli, Tartaglia, Ganyu. Or no, we can do Tartaglia, Ganyu, Zhao. No, Zhongli. Okay, we'll do Tartaglia, Zhao, Zhongli, and then we'll do Ganyu, Hutao, and then we'll do Yuba. And then we will finally go over to Inazuma again. Alright. Let's see who we can raid. Cordy, Zippity, Meletta. Okay. Create a dashboard. Stream manager. Raid. Following. Okay. Let's go raid my good friend Cordelia Lambert. I love Cordelia. Yeah, thank you everybody for coming. I will see you guys tomorrow morning, aka in like 11 hours. Goodbye.